Here with Mason Kraus of East Mills basketball. Mason, you dropped 26 points tonight in a 54-46 win over Bedford. Really hard-fought game, it seemed like. Just give me your overall thoughts.
Yeah, it was really physical, as you mentioned. The refs were letting us play tonight. It was almost like a Hockey 10 basketball game. And we came out, didn't play that great. The emotions got to us, but after the first quarter, we settled in and started hitting shots.
That first quarter, Bedford knocked down 3 or 4 three-pointers there. What was kind of the message in the huddle after it?
Well, really, we were just not getting back in transition and finding our guys, and they're hitting their open shots. So all we had to do was get back, D-up.
That second quarter, you just totally caught fire. You guys went on a 13-0 run there midway through the second to tie the game up heading into halftime. Just talk about what happened there.
Yeah, we're down by like 10 or something, and I was not having that. I know we were the better team here, and they're still a man-to-man at that point, so I took advantage of that and went to the bucket and scored.
Talk about, coming out of that second half, you guys were able to just keep pouring it on. Really good defensive effort there in that second half. Just talk about that.
Well, we were switching on everything again tonight, and that really threw them off, I guess. And as I said, we were playing physical, and they just really didn't adjust that well.
How are you guys able to fend off that comeback there? They made it pretty tight at the end.
Yeah, that was tough. We were turning the ball over a lot, speeding ourselves up, but we settled in at the end and started making the right decisions, and that carried us to the win.
You guys are 7-0 now, heading into the Christmas break. Just tell me what's the confidence level right now?
Yeah, we're really confident. Our guys are hitting shots now. We're playing great defense, and our schedule ahead's looking pretty tough with teams like Auburn, Clarinda, West Harrison. So we'll see what we're made of. We're coming in those games with our heads held high.
What's it feel like to knock off a fellow unbeaten team tonight?
Yeah, it's good. They beat us once last year. We beat them this year, and we knew they had a lot of guys coming back, and so did we, and it was just great to see where we're at.
What do you guys want to work on over the Christmas break in the next few weeks?
I would say definitely shooting threes and free throws.
All right, Mason, fair enough. Thanks so much for the time. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Here with Kevin Schaefer, head coach of East Mills basketball. Coach, a 54-46 victory over Bedford tonight. Just give me your thoughts.
Bedford kind of smacked us in the mouth early in the game, but we really haven't been behind in a game like that this year. So it was good for our kids. I was glad the way they respond. We kind of battled back in that late first quarter and into the second quarter. And then I thought our defense came in the second half. I thought we locked down a lot better in the second half. We knew it would be a battle on the boards. They're just as big as us, stronger than us probably overall. And so I was proud of the way the kids rebounded as well. And then we made some mistakes there down the stretch, but we made just enough plays to hold them off.
Talk about that second quarter run. What was the message to the team at the end of the first quarter?
Well, we were shooting really quick. I think our kids were a little overamped. I think they've been looking forward to playing Bedford, and we were shooting a little quick, not really running our offense. Our spacing wasn't very good. So I thought that was kind of what our message was keep the floor spread. And then that second half they came out in a triangle and two, and we need to continue to work on our shooting with the other guys that are open, but I thought all the shots we took, we shot with confidence, and that's kind of what we want to see because they're going to start falling.
Mason Kraus caught fire. He had 19 of your 28 points in the first half, ending the night with 26. Just talk about what he brought to the table tonight.
Well, the physicalness of the game doesn't bother him a whole lot. He's put together pretty good, and I think I've said in the past, he's worked hard in the weight room so he can absorb some contact. They played good defense. I just thought he made some difficult shots, I thought. But he knew he needed to attack when we were kind of standing around. And then, he trusted his teammates too. He made some good passes.
Talk about the defense in the first part of that second half. We're able to hold Bedford to just 7 points in the first 12 minutes of that half. Just talk about what went into that.
Well, like I said, I thought our communication in the second half was much better. And we kind of stopped a lot of more of the dribble drive. And then Bedford got some open threes in the first half just by pushing the ball and getting the threes up before we could find our guys. And I thought we got back on defense better as well.
You called a timeout there down the stretch with about 2 minutes left in the game. What was the message to the team as Bedford was starting to make that push back?
Take care of the ball. We don't need to, if we push the ball and we have numbers, fine. But if we don't have numbers, pull the ball out, make them use up 25 seconds or whatever. You can't really go into a full stall anymore. But if we limit the number of possessions, it's going to be very hard for them to come back and then get back and guard the three-point line.
You guys are 7-0 now, heading into the Christmas break. Pretty dream start to the season so far. What's going to be the point of emphasis over this break, these next couple weeks of practice?
Well, we got a lot of season left. I mean, we're only a third of the way done with the regular season, pretty much. So, we'll start seeing a lot of the teams the second time in the conference. They're going to have a better idea of how to play us. We play Auburn, Nebraska, and West Harrison after break. We're scrimmaging Glenwood next week and over Christmas break. So, we're definitely going to get challenged. At some point, I told the kids, we're not going to be undefeated. Somebody's going to get us probably. But you got to be like Bedford. Just play hard, move on to the next game, and hope we improve on that. Because we've got a lot of areas we need to improve on.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congrats.
Thank you much.